Hi, this is Frank Schaeffer. In the 1970s and 80s, I was an evangelical religious right leader along with my father, Francis Schaeffer. We helped promote something called Reconstructionist theology of extremists like Rousas Rushdoony that called on American evangelicals to restore Old Testament law. Yes, that included hanging gay people, shooting abortion doctors. That included returning law, civil law, our law, to Old Testament standards, executing abortion doctors. Rousas Rushdoony even wrote in favor of slavery. This was an off-the-wall, obscure movement no one had heard of, except it had a big influence on the evangelical emergence of the religious right we were part of. We were not as extreme as these folks, but we were part of that movement. Fast forward to today, when the President of the United States has just retweeted fascist sloganeering from a white supremacist, evangelical-based Christian extremist group in England, run by people who draw on the works of folks like Rousas Rushdoony and the Christian Reconstructionists here in America. Up until yesterday, they only had 1,000 followers and was a faltering group. One of their leaders had been convicted of hate crimes and is now back in court again, convicted in another case related to the prosecution of a rape. These are nasty people. Trump just elevated them by retweeting 3 of their videos around the globe. They actually tweeted a thank you. Think about this. In 1938, this bastard would have been retweeting racist sloganeering by Adolf Hitler, Joseph Goebbels, and the like. You think that's an exaggeration? No, it's not. We've come to the place now where Mike Pence's idea of returning America to a theocracy, supported by the evangelical white leaders who have supported Trump like Jerry Falwell Jr., Franklin Graham, Ralph Reed, and others, now has bubbled over, boiled over into Trump's derangement of retweeting anything he likes, including white, racist, supremacist, evangelical-based, Christian, theocratic, Calvinist, for a mouthful, crap that I was part of in the 1970s and 80s and had the good sense to get out of. Do you understand what is happening? What's happened here is that the far-right, alt-right, racist, Bannon, Breitbart wing of the Republican Party / alt-right fascist movement has merged with the Mike Pence return to theocracy, Rousas Rushdoony Reconstructionist, that is merged with the addled brain of our insane president, who picks up anything like a dog eating poop off the sidewalk and regurgitates it all over us. In this case, fascist, alt-right, white, off-the-wall stuff. So much so that Boris Johnson, the UK Prime Minister's office, the Archbishop of Canterbury, the husband of a woman, Joe, who was murdered, a member of Parliament, by a fascist screaming, "Britain first," the slogan of this group, all have tweeted a condemnation, a ringing condemnation from the right in Britain of the Conservative Party to the left of Jeremy Corbyn's party, all united to say, what the hell is the American president doing? It is as if a British Prime Minister was retweeting messages from the Ku Klux Klan. This isn't some far-fetched analogy, this is actuality. We now have, ladies and gentlemen, a neo-Nazi sympathizer sitting in the White House with a vice president who would rather make America a kind of a Handmaid's Tale theocracy than anything else. This is the wet dream of the far-right, insane part of evangelical America that now backs this pedophile-backing president. This is a sorry morning. This is a sorry morning. I unpack that connection between the theocratic movement and this president in my book, Letter to Lucy, a manifesto of creative redemption in the age of fascism, Trump, and lies. Wow, I wish I had been proved wrong. Thank you. My name is Frank Schaeffer.